Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Today I'm really excited to do another beer that the guys from Nerd Sense had sent me. If you didn't watch that video, try to remember to link it to the unboxing. But this is Night Shift and it's Elbrus, Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, which is one of my favorite styles of beer. I love big stouts, and especially if they're aged in bourbon barrels. This is the 2016 version. I think it was the third, yeah, it was like the third release of it. It is currently October 2017, so a little over a year on it. So when I did the unboxing, I mentioned that I had had a little bit once. I actually won a bottle of this, and I could not for the life of me remember what it was. All of a sudden, it popped into my mind. This is what the story was. So fast forward if you don't care about this story. So I was in a Super Bowl pool where you picked the numbers for like each quarter or whatever, and I had the right numbers for the fourth quarter, but the way the pool was worded, it was like last quarter or so, it was something like that. So I had the right numbers, but because the fact that Super Bowl from 2017 went into overtime for the first time ever in Super Bowl history, it like screwed me over, and I did not care at all. Did not make a stink. Was not an issue. And I happened to go when the guy who ran it was, I think, all the money that we put in for the pool. He donated all the beer prizes. I think all the money was going to like a humane society. It was something for animals. I remember that. And he's like, "Hey, you kind of got screwed because of the first overtime ever." So he gave me this and um, that it's like the Big Baptist. It's the without the barrel aging and stuff. It's just like different coffee stouts, which I had wanted to try. That was actually a review I did really early on in this channel. So anyway, so when he gave it to me, I'm like, well, at least I can do a split with everyone there. So I did have it, a little bit of it, because I was sharing in a room full of how many people. And I remember like really liking it. So I was super excited when I got the box because it was a blind box from Nerd Sense. We just said how much money we're going to put in the box worth of beer. I know it's worthy, so I have my Mjolnir, or how to pronounce it. For a big of a comic dork I am, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Thor's hammer, because I know this beer is worthy. Let me pour it, and I'll talk a little bit more about the beer itself. Um, it's quote unquote a lot of head. It's quote unquote only 9.2% ABV. When I think of a Russian Imperial Stout aged in a bourbon barrel, typically I'm thinking double digits. That is a lot ahead. That is about four fingers ahead. So let me talk about this. Let's see. I said that. Okay, yeah. Brewer's notes. Pours black. Maybe down here. uh, Aromas of walnut, dark fruit, and dark chocolate. Walnut, that's interesting. So a little bit of a nut character being described. Dark fruit, dark chocolate, totally makes sense to me. Big flavors of molasses, raisin, and brownie batter. I think I kind of remember the brownie batter when we were drinking it. Dry, oaky finish with notes of vanilla and fudge. Um, Definitely all some of my favorite things. They kind of do the age up for 5 years thing. That a big name competitor who does a very similar style also says five up to 5 years. It's getting very gassy up here too. The It's like what khaki, yeah. So what you're seeing looks like what I'm seeing khaki. It is very dark where there's actual liquid, not just the bubbles. Let's get into the aroma. I guess I'm just gonna have to power through this because I'm too lazy to edit a video to wait for it to settle. So I'll just power through. You definitely get dark chocolate. It's almost like cacao powder dark chocolate. That's interesting. They said walnut. I could get the slightest nut character. It's really dark chocolate forward though. I don't even get like a roasty, like sometimes I'll get like coffee roast, even if it's not a coffee stout. I don't get those notes. Definitely get some oak and vanilla in there as well. It smells good. It's definitely not a sweet smelling stout. It's interesting that they make reference that it's relatively dry. We're now down to 2 fingers ahead, so it's gone down about halfway. Let's see how bad it is to take a swig with that many bubbles. Cheers. Yeah, you definitely get some of that vanilla and fudge. Not surprising, being 9.2. It's not as brownie batter. Like, it's interesting that taste is there, but that richness is not. If you could, I know it seems odd, take the richness out and just leave the taste. That, like, cacao powder, dark chocolate in the nose, super in the finish. As I'm talking, it tastes exactly like I had like a 80% cocoa bean, cacao bean, however you pronounce it, dark chocolate bar. What was the other thing? Molasses, raisins, and okay. So yeah, definitely the brownie without that sweetness, richness. We still get that taste. Hmm. I wouldn't say I get the molasses, but I do get some vanilla. Definitely some oak. That dry finish, although it's a relatively dry beer. And a lot of that chocolate note you get in the aroma, like I said, this comes through in the taste, certainly. Again, it's weird because it's not sweet. So, like, I associate brownies with sweetness, fudge with sweetness. And because this isn't very sweet, you get those notes, but it tastes so different. Like, your brain's almost like, yeah, but where's that, like, sugar, you know? Not in a bad way, it's really an interesting experience. I'll be honest with you, I was nervous when it had that much head that maybe it would be infected or something. No notes of infection, no cherry notes, nothing like that. Um, Despite what this says, I'm not getting berry um, or dark fruits at all, really, aroma or taste. Yeah, a lot of that barrel is coming through. Yeah, it smells so good. I'm getting my nose too close and getting some foam on it. Yeah, that's a real winner. Thanks again, guys, for sending it. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna sip on this, and I think I'll watch a movie tonight. It's really hot. I just had it in my mind. I wanted to drink this tonight. Typically speaking, not a beer I think of when I think of warm weather, but we're having an unseasonably, uncharacteristically warm fall day today. So thanks again for sending it. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, let the foam settle before you drink. Cheers.